horizontal lovers. Today is a holiday in Balinese culture called Nyepi, or Silent Day. As you can hear, the animals don't know that it's Silent Day. But that's all you can hear because nobody's on the street, no cars, no motorbikes, no people. In fact, you can get arrested if you're on the street on this day. I got a message from the hotel that says it's a day when you're not supposed to have any pleasure, not supposed to do any work. It's a day of meditation. And I have done some napping and some writing. I haven't meditated yet, but I think I will. And I've been considering this day and the lockdown that I know so many people are in across the world right now as something that might enhance our empathy for the incarcerated. I wrote down my thoughts because I really wanted to organize them clearly. Most of us get to quarantine in our own homes, which obviously if you're incarcerated, you are removed from your home, removed from your environment forcibly. We get to choose who stays with us, by and large. And probably we have a room, someplace, a bathroom, someplace in which we could close the door and have some blessed solitude for a period of time. We can get solitude if we crave it, even if it's just being in a little four-walled space. We have access to the internet, which is basically access to the entire world. That's how we're communicating now. I'm in Indonesia. We can learn just about anything there is to learn from the internet. It's like it has been created for this purpose, and it is now showing its true magic, the ability to connect us when we cannot be physically connected with people around the planet, the ability to learn most anything new because of all the free resources that have been created, all the videos, all the YouTubes. And we have access to that usually 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, most of us. It's a great boon, a great, great privilege. But imagine 25 years to life. 25 years of this to life, potentially the rest of your life in lockdown. Imagine becoming an entirely different person, but not being able to prove it to the level that the powers that be would believe you. Not being able to get out. No escape. Imagine living in a cube. Even in New York City, even in what I joke is my postage stamp of a room, I'm still not in a tiny cell. I'm still not in a tiny, tiny cubicle. I have a queen-sized bed. I can stretch out. I have space. I do not feel incarcerated, even in a New York-sized living environment, a Manhattan-sized, Brooklyn-sized living environment. Imagine being stripped of all of your privacy. Imagine being witnessed while you go to the bathroom. All your privacy, entirely gone. No right to privacy. Your clothes being taken away. I get to choose what I wear. Every day, I wear whatever I like. It's a delicious opportunity for radical self-expression. It's a delicious privilege. Right now I'm wearing exactly what I want to be wearing. You know? Put my makeup on, I'm wearing my LOM fashion one piece, and I can do that. I have the right to do that. I'm not forced to wear a uniform like everybody else. Imagine eating the worst school lunch that you ever had in your entire life every single day, with no option of, let's say, trading for somebody else's mom's homemade sandwich. Just, that's it. That's all you get to put in your body, and if you don't like it, too bad, then you don't eat. Imagine your schedule being entirely out of your control. Right now, I hear people complaining of being bored. Wow. What? People who previously complained that they had no time for anything, no time for the things that they really wanted to do, really wanted to learn, no time for their writing, no time to practice their instruments, not enough time to be with their children. Those complaints have turned into, I'm bored. Oh, how fortunate you are to have the opportunity to be bored, knowing that you can make your own schedule and you can unboard yourself anytime you like. That you have access to books, movies, YouTube, anything that exists in virtual form. Imagine your roommates in incredibly close quarters being out of your control. Not getting to choose, partially or totally out of your control. Not getting to choose who you share space with and who comes really, really close to you. Personal space not being respected. Imagine being constantly watched and observed. Just think about that. If every action you made today was watched, was observed by somebody, looking for you to slip up, break the rules, there to punish you if you do. Imagine being observed like that every day, all day. Imagine being in a place where the chances of bodily harm are so high and there is no place to run. There's no place to run. You have to form alliances, figure it out. Being endangered without the opportunity to shift. And I know that there are some people who are in that situation in their homes right now, and there is a domestic violence hotline that they can call. I hope that you will. I'll put that resource in the comments. And then, if we're thinking about this virus being passed, imagine being in such close quarters that it's unavoidable. That probably if anybody around you were sick, you couldn't quarantine them in such a way that would allow you to remain healthy. If it goes to those populations, it will wildfire spread. These are just a few ideas about how we might feel into empathy for people who are currently incarcerated. And if you do, and if it inspires you to action, I know that letters are lifelines to people who are in prison. So maybe you want to write a letter. There are letter writing programs. I know San Quentin has one, because I got most of this information and this enhanced empathy by listening to the podcast Ear Hustle. It's my favorite podcast. It is by Erlon Woods, a formerly incarcerated man, and Nigel Poor, who's a visual artist who was working in San Quentin prison and collaborating with Erlon when he was on the inside and now that he's on the outside. I think it's an astonishing piece of audio, and it accomplishes exactly what I dream of accomplishing, which is allow people in to a world, give them access to the intimate details of someone's life and mind. And it does it for a population that is usually not able to be heard from. What a remarkable, remarkable show. So I recommend highly that you listen to Ear Hustle, support their work. It's a good time. I know you have time for podcasts right now. This has been video 26, not days 26, video 26 of my 28-day video challenge. Or is it 27? Oh my gosh, maybe it's 27. I don't even know. Because I only do them when I feel like it. But I'm close to completing that challenge. And on Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be probably right here because it looks like Bali will be going on lockdown on that day. I will probably be right here, and I will be hosting a virtual pajama party with a show and tell, with poems and stories and pets and songs. Maybe I'll play a little bit of the guitar that I'm learning. We're in need of some fun, as my friend Amber says, so I aim to provide. Yeah? I hope to see you then. I hope there's something for you here. I love you. From Silent Day in Bali, Indonesia. I'll just give you a little twirl around so you can see the empty street. That's the street out there. The empty rice field. Thank you for listening. It's good to know that you're out there, and please send a message if you're thinking of it.